Hello guys, my name is Benji and today I want to welcome you to the 7th episode of our Pro Cyclist mode on Pro Cycling Manager 2019. Today we're going to be riding one of our season goals, the second one, the Adriatica Ionica race. Let's take a look at the profiles. We start off with I think that's a team time trial of 21 kilometers, then a flat stage, a mountain stage to the Passo Giau, which I'm very happy about, a flat stage again with a bit of a hill in the end, so it might not be so flat as pre-told, and the final stage is another flat stage, but this looks like it will actually be a sprint, so most of it will be decided on the Passo Giau. We need to get a good result there, and hopefully that boosts our contact of interest stuff again, so that we can hopefully choose Caja for sure, or if another team shows up that is suddenly very interested, then I might take them as well. The first stage starts off in Musil di Piave, and we finish in Lido di Jesolo. It is that team time trial, 21 kilometers. We did a good one last time. I hope this one is relatively good as well. We've got some serious riders here at the start, mostly World Tour teams, so there are going to be some real competitors. Can I see that somewhere? I think over here. Nope, I can't because it's starting with, oh, maybe here. That's indeed where we can see it. Higuita's here. We've got Bevan for sprints and time trial. Jungels is here. Maas is here. We've got Ulisi, Polansch, Hinao again, and Mohorch is here, Padden, Pernsteiner, definitely good riders. I don't see any godlike riders outside of Maas here, but we're definitely going to have competition. I hope that our time trial is not terrible, and that our team can sustain a good time on this one. I didn't actually check if we were in our fitness peak. We should be, considering we've peaked towards this. I'm not sure that the injury has affected that in any way, so let's hope it hasn't. I guess we'll find that out after the stage, because in the stage it's probably not going to show it anymore. Now, we're going to be starting in the next 3 teams. My plan for this is pretty much the same as the last time. Gonna try and go 99 all out, and hopefully we survive that way. Usually that works out. There we go, we are in the race. The time trial teams have started. We're next up after Androni, and I'm probably going to go for straight up the same tack that I... Oh, okay. My team wasn't arriving. I was like, huh? Anyway, same thing as last time. 99. Put it relatively high, not too much. I think I'll do 97 for now. Just like that. 15 seconds. And then I'm going to pull very hard near the end there, because that really worked last time. Now, the first chrono is going to be an interesting one. Akros is first there at the moment. I don't think that was 15 seconds, and my teammates are doing some weird things with Bozic. At the moment we've got e-Verification first on the intermediate check, ahead of Team Dimension Data. Adria Mobile is going to try and beat e-Verification first here. Our team is pretty much the weak link here, because we are the best in time trial, I think, from our squad. I don't remember any good rider in our team when it comes to time trial, but then again, we don't know every single stat yet. We're closing in into that intermediate now. Today we have 72 time trial. It's not a spectacular form today, so I'm not sure our fitness peak is here. I'm seriously in doubt. After this corner, we should have the starting spot here, the intermediate sprint. There we go, and we are 4th, which is actually a good time. Gonna try and make sure I have enough yellow near the end to actually go myself, because at this point it looks like I'm actually having trouble. Might have to go down when it comes to seconds. Or will we survive? We might actually just survive. It's going to be a close one. Anyway, 7 kilometers to go. Let's see what this gives. Last kilometer is coming up quite soon. I got to make sure I have enough energy near the end, because I'm spending way too much at the moment. But we're slowing down because of me, and that's not good. I'm spending so much energy. Oh, I fucked it up, I think. Oh my goodness. I think I fucked it up. Come on, man. Survive, survive, survive. No, 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 no. I blew it. I honestly blew it. I fucked myself here. And that brings the team to 6th. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. I could have done much better. I think I would have finished just ahead of Akros if I didn't fuck up. Yeah, that's on me. In the end, Bob Jungels took De Koning to victory here together with his decent TT team. Asgreen and so forth also in there. Now, I personally ruined it for our squad Adria Mobile, and it finished us somewhere near the end here. 85th with our squad here to 91st, and we lost 1 minute 43 on the rest, which is very bad. That is sad for GC. Anyway, let's not forget that we have a Passo Giau to climb over, so we can put things right if we want to. So let's try and do that. Our second stage goes from Lido di Jesolo to Mazer. We start at the finishing spot of last stage. Now the thing is, we are not in a fitness peak, so let's first check that out. I would like to get to know if we fucked it somehow, and apparently we did. So let's take a look. We are currently in July. Yeah, we're just under a fitness peak. That's really sad. Anyway, not that big of a deal. We're gonna try and make the best out of it, and we're going to do that today by just not losing any time. I think that's the only thing we can do today. Our initial objective was to finish in the top 30 of the overall general classification. I didn't even notice that last time, but that's actually going to happen, I think. It's not that difficult. We're going to aim for that, but I'm going to try and aim a bit higher. Our TTT was terrible, but I do think that we can, in this format as well, against these oppositions, still get a top 15. But I don't want to put my money on it yet. If you look at the competition, we've got Bob Jungels and so forth, so yeah. They ain't gonna be easy, but I do think it's possible. Definitely with the stats we have. Nothing's been happening all stage, and suddenly the pace goes up at the front, and everything's going mad. I'm gonna try and follow Jungels here. Pretty sure that yellow jersey doesn't want to lose any time, and I think I can follow him. Looks like the team of Toto, I think, Bonifacio. Is that? No, that's Leonardo. I thought so. Gonna try and move towards the front because these guys are pacing weirdly, and I do believe that I can be of service to Rajovic or do something random here. Oh crap, what's happening here? I'm gonna attack. Does this help? Why not? Why can't we just try it? It doesn't do anything though, so probably wasn't a bright idea. Bojorquez is trying to catch up. We're pretty much pacing for Rajovic, I guess, into the final 5 kilometers. Gonna try and regenerate a bit in the wheel of Bevan. Let's try and get some red back. Doesn't look like following Bevan was a good idea. There we go. Gonna try and go towards Guardini now. Bevan again. Hopefully it works this time around. God damn it. Guardini, I guess. Don't have any energy, but I might as well follow him to the line. Rajovic is in a good wheel, to be honest, so he might actually be able to ride a result here in the wheel of Bonifacio. Rajovic comes around, and it's gonna be a victory for Adria Mobil. What a win! Dusan Rajovic. Some people have told me that it's Rajovic. Some people told me that it's Rajovic. I don't know anymore. Just gonna continue onwards and hopefully it's semi-alright. Guardini comes second. We lose a bit of time, which is actually sad because I didn't realize it until now. But I don't think PCM will count it. At least I hope so, even though it was 25 seconds. But this group is definitely behind. I think this is the first time that our team actually wins when we are in the race, which is spectacular, except for our victories, of course. We are now closing in on GC, I think. Are we closer? 54th at the moment, so we jumped at least 30 spots, which is excellent. When it comes to the time here, it doesn't look like we lost any time, and the other group lost 50 seconds, so a great move there to keep on pacing because it just gained us more time. Yeah, good move. Looks like we can go over to the next stage. We finish on the San Martino di Castrozza. I think that's part of the Passo Giau. I don't know. I don't know why it would be called Passo Giau otherwise. Suddenly surprised. Anyway, 5.3% average, 7.5 max, and 14 kilometers long. So it is mountain stat that will matter today. We've got a series amount of that, 77. Our competition does as well, but I don't think it's that much compared to us. We've got a few people with 77 or higher, but the majority will be under 77, so we should be able to get a top 10 either way, even if we're out of form, so let's hope that works alright. Leader outsider again, we are top 30 and top 5 of the stage, so that ain't gonna be so difficult. I was aiming more for top 10, and I thought that would happen, but top 5 is something totally different. We've got Rogina in shape and Omrzel. I don't know what his stats are, but Rogina is definitely in shape, so let's try and definitely protect him. Going to do so with Jon Bolzic because we know he's shit at climbing. Omrzel, never heard of him, so he might as well be shit as well. So, gonna put him on Grosselje. Then the 3 climbers in our squad are protected. Gonna put everybody somewhere near the front, not too far, and just cruise throughout the stage and aim for a good result. towards the end here. So I have a bit of a theory when it comes to these observation points. I think that these observation points are showing all 3 bars if you do it at the start of the stage and only show the green bar near the end of the stage. Although that wouldn't really make sense because who would have to know the green bar of a rider? I wouldn't know. Now I want to try it on Enric Mas today. Let's try and observe him and see. We can now see all 3 bars. And if I do that near the finish line, I think it will show only the green bar. So let's try that later. We just about evaded a crash just a second ago that happened like a millimeter ahead of my rider. Now, I'm happy I survived that. The climb is about to begin, the final climb di San Martino di Castrozza. It is a bit false flat towards the actual start though. The unofficial start is pretty much right now. Asgreen is leading the peloton into that climb. We've got Enric Mas obviously here. Jungel seems to be the leader somehow, even though I would go for Mas myself if I had the choice, considering he has 79 mountain. Potentially they might switch up. Now we've got Rogina and we have Omrzel still. Grosselli is getting water for us, so that's a good thing. After that I'm going to be using Grosselli again to protect Nasen because Omrzel will not be protecting us. We're closing in on the final climb. We've got some false flat towards the San Martino di Castrozza. And in the peloton it looks like Quickstep de Koning is definitely pacing for either Mas or Jungels. Mas is at the end of the train, but Jungels is in the pack, so I don't know what their leader is. Maybe it's a double leader system. I do not know. Either way, we are fine in here at the moment. We've got 3 men that can climb and Omrzel that's a leftover of the other riders that can't climb. Now, I do want to get myself a bit more towards the front before this climb starts. Then again, we do have the sneak ability if necessary. Even though it's, oh, okay, it was disabled because I had selected multiple riders. Now, what shall we plan? I think I'm just going to try and survive as much as I can and see where this goes. I'm going to put Omrzel on Rogina and Grosselli on me. Then we've got 2 men protected, and then I can put Rogina on me whenever I need him near the end of the stage. The actual climb begins. Looks like the pace goes down as Sabatini dies, but then again Mitchelton comes up with Scottson and they're like playing with it. Pacing for a second, they're not pacing for a second. I don't know. We're a bit far towards the back with Nasen. I do not like that. But then again, I don't want to be too far to the front either, because then I will be losing more energy. We're already using yellow, which I don't like. It's 10 kilometers to go. I'm gonna let the others take control now. Looks like Albacini's going for Jack Haig, that's for sure. Grosselli is already dying a bit. Regina survives quite well, but Omrzel is not going well. Ooh, Regina's getting blocked. What shall we do? Can we get him to the front enough to help out? That is the question. When it comes to Mas's energy, he does have a lot of yellow. Let's try it with Jungels now. We can see the full bars, so I don't know what it was. Looks like Haig's already attacking. I don't feel entitled to have to react already. Personally, let's observe him and see what we can see. All 3 bars, so it didn't have that issue where we only see the green bar. Now, Rogina, where are you, man? We need you at the front. When Grosselli is done, we need you to protect Nasen. I am going to try and get you to the front without losing too much energy, but that's a serious pain in the ass at the moment. You almost have as good as a day as we have, so you might as well be leader, to be honest. Anyway, let's not say that to the manager and let's try and get Rogina to the front so he can protect us. If we click protect, he will use all his red to get to the front. That's why I'm going with relay at the moment. As you can see, I think. Let's take a look. That's working fine at the moment. Jungel's moving towards the front. So now we will see whether Mas is... It looks to be Jungel's working for Mas. So they've made their decision. We are at the front still. Rogina's moving up towards us. 3 kilometers to go. We've got someone attacking. I don't know who it is. It's Sergio Andres Higuita. And I'm not going to be responding on that. I don't really care yet. We need a top 30, so we're not responsible for this. I just want to be ready if Mas goes for it. Ooh, what is happening with Mas? He's moving towards the back. Looks like Asgreen's done. Ingels is done. I don't know what's happening. Maz is about to go, I can feel it. I think Maz is about to go. Is he? He's pacing a lot, that's for sure. And he's pacing for Jungels now. Looks like they have chosen the other way around. I was wrong earlier. Energy Shell on Nasen here. Last kilometer. Gonna try and go 90. Let's try and move up. Not too fast, not too fast. 95. Looks like Jungels is done. It's gonna be Maz. We're actually gonna outperform them. Both of them. But Higuita's gonna win the stage, I think. Yes, but we're gonna come second unless Masnada takes us over. No, it's Haig winning. I forgot about him. We finished third on the Adriatica Ionica race on the San Martino di Castrozza. What a result. I think we could have done better. But I'm very happy about it. Like, if we would have reacted to Haig, we were probably gonna be up there. I underestimated our powers and we still got a great result. Jack Haig wins the stage ahead of Andres Higuita and Benji Nasen. What a good result of us. It did look like the Koenig guys messed up when it comes to AI because they were working for each other and switching around every second. It was like they didn't know who to go for. And yeah, it costed them dearly. When it comes to the yellow jersey, we move up to Ave, which is spectacular. Ahead of Kasper Asgreen and Pauls. We're behind Hirt, Sanchez, Higuita, Chavez, Maas, Jungels and Haig. Haig is also leader in polka dots. We are third in that, and I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why, because we're third in the stage, and it looks like that's also the order in the climber classification. There we go, a podium place on the Passo Giau. I enjoyed it, and it is a good result, and I'm happy about it. Rogina worked so great for us. He was a great teammate today, and I am proud of him considering it's the first time we had actual help of a proper teammate in this whole series. Now when it comes to the general classification on 8th, I don't mind that. I was aiming for top 15 while the game wanted us to go top 30. The manager is going to be very happy, and we'll see that at the amount of experience points we will get after each stage from now on. There we go, 8th in the provisional general classification, 3rd in the stage, plus 16 points. Closing in on that. Beautiful level 7. We don't get an upgrade there, but we do get another skill point to try out. And we also up the manager satisfaction. The second to last stage goes from San Vito di Cadore to Grado. We've got a small 4th category mountain sprint there, a small climb. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm definitely going to try something on it. It is 20 kilometers before the line though, so it's probably going to end up being a sprint. Although, if we do something there might be some split up, and with a bit of luck, there might be at least one guy ahead of us in GC that gets left behind, but we don't know that. I guess we're going to find out in the race. Sprint train preparation. The guy with the least amount of sprint is going to help with the sprint, so that sounds spectacular. I'm not exactly going to care too much about that. What do they want me to do in the stage? Nothing. Okay, so I will do nothing. Gonna sit up in the peloton and just guide my way towards the climb in the end. I don't think it's good enough to do anything on, but I will try, so yeah, guess we'll see. Here we go, Omrizel at the front, Nasen in his wheel. I don't want to go too early either. I'm going to try and put in a sneaky attack pretty soon, but it looks like we can't use our surprise attack because it's too close to the finish line, I think. There we go. Sneaky attack. Oh, I just paused myself by accident. Trying it again, put Chorny in my wheel. We're gonna spend a lot of energy doing this. Gonna go 85 towards the top. See if I break something in the peloton. Looks like some people are falling through, but I don't think it's gonna do much. Thanks to us in the San Gemini team, we are closing in on the breakaway. 17 seconds only. We are currently freewheeling on the wheel of Rajovic. I'm not doing much in this stage, but if there's an opportunity in the end, I will surely try and take it. I just don't expect it to happen. In the last 3 kilometers, I use my energy shell. Gonna see if I can follow Rajovic in a sprint. Probably not possible, but might as well give it a try. 2 kilometers. We are already hurting, so it surely ain't gonna be that easy. Looks like Rajovic fucked up a bit. Let's try and get past him or something, but it looks like Patrick Bevan will take it. Or Vendrame is trying to come around, and Vendrame is gonna come really close. It is Bevan just ahead of Vendrame and Guardini. We finish in the top 10 of a sprint. 12-man group. We gained some time on the peloton, and that includes the yellow jersey unless these time gaps don't count. Come on, time gaps. Please count for me. Just for me. You can do it, PCM. You can do it. Patrick Bevan takes the stage. We finished 9th actually. Now the question is, did the time gaps count? Let us take a look. I don't think it did. It was a 40-second time gap, come on. That's just sad. Thing is, the limit when it comes to the time gaps is usually 20 seconds. If it's under 20 seconds, then it counts same time. If it's above 20 seconds, then it doesn't. On flat stages at least. And today it was more than 20 seconds, hence why I thought it would be a actual gap. But apparently the riders in between just were too many for a actual time gap. Anyway, disappointment aside, we are still 8th, so the manager is still happy. The final stage is about to come. Let's hope we can keep this, and if that happens, we will have an exceptional result and go to level 7. The final stage is here, from Grado to Trieste, 140 kilometers. It doesn't have any hills near the end, so it is going to be an all-out sprint, I think. Unless we can magically open up the peloton again, but I just don't see it happening. Again, we are supposedly working in a sprint train. I'm not going to go for that again. I don't really care about that, to be honest. I'm going to focus mainly on trying to not lose time. We're good in GC, we're 8th, and I want to keep it that way, considering we will go straight to level 7 if we keep it like this, and the manager will be happy with our top 30, so I will just stay in the peloton, get myself protected, and enjoy the stage, enjoy the view. I do not know what is happening. The pace is so high from Regina, and it's actually splitting up the peloton everywhere. I'm trying to hang on with my dear life at the front here, next to Haig, and hopefully this gap sustains, but it probably won't. It's still like 20 kilometers to go, and Regina is the only guy that has energy, so I don't see Rajovic getting anything out of this. Neither we. I think this is all due to the fact that there's still a breakaway ahead. We've got 3 people ahead, including good riders like Cummings and so forth. So, yeah, it looks like that breakaway might win. Should we offer ourselves up in service of Rajovic to try and get them back? I feel like that is a possibility, but then again, I don't feel too entitled for that, considering we're leader when it comes to the GC. Now, I think I'm just going to move towards the front and sit in a good sprinter's wheel. Then if we come close to the victory, I'll go for it. Otherwise, the breakaway will win and we'll be sprinting for a top 10. Now, it looks like we're getting slightly closer though, under the 1 minute banner now. The breakaway is surely going to win. We're coming into the final 5 kilometers and they have 50 seconds. Unless I can do this for Rajovic. Looks like Bardiani's riding away. Don't know what happened there. Let's try and move through them with our stealth skill. And I'm gonna try... Oh, what happened there? Come on. Let's try and get towards the front ASAP. Let's go 90-ish. 93-ish. Into this corner. 2 kilometers to go. Another corner. Energy shell. Gonna go 99 now. Gonna try and move towards them. We're gonna be too late to help out Rajovic, I think. I think it's going... Well, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Peloton will win this. I think the Peloton will win this. It's gonna be real... No. It's going to be Stephen Cummings. Holy crap, they were all dead. But we closed the gap, so we did something. Yeah, at least I had fun closing the gap. Anyway, Stephen Cummings wins. This was quite close in the end. Troja comes seconds, my bad. In the end, we finish on the 8th spot of the Adriatica Ionica race. That's 22 spots higher than the manager expected us. I'm very happy with that, and our manager is as well. We're also all over the other classifications. We're 4th in the Polka one, and we are 3rd in the Young Rider one. In the final stage, we finished 34th. Still 8th in GC, nothing else happened pretty much. Let's take a look what our manager thinks about it. He looks to be a very happy man, and we fly past level 7, straight to 332 points, so 32 points into the next level. Exceptional when it comes to the GC, and the other things are very cool as well. 100% manager satisfaction again. I think that we can keep that up either way. There we go. This level we get a skill point. The next one we get improvement of attributes or evolution of potential again. So I'm just gonna spend that skill point now. Let's take a look what we will spend it on. I do not know yet, honestly. There's plenty of things that I want to try out. Haven't done Fitness Speak. I will wait with that. I'd love to go for Super Leader because I love these abilities, so I will do that. Super Leader it is. Let's see if we can use that in the upcoming episodes. For now, I think this is roughly it for the episode. Let's take a quick look at the contract. Looks like everybody's pretty much interested in us. Gonna skip a day and see if this moves upwards. We've skipped a day. Our podium place gives us slightly increased the level of interest. So let's take a look at the contracts again and see if that changed. I don't see any magnificent difference, but it probably jumped up a bit. Now I'm going to be spending on Caja again. I think after this month, I'm going to be able to get a green bar in Caja. Let's take a look. Before we get to do that, we get our monthly bonus of 55 points. We get evolution of interest. Okay. Now, the opening of the transfer market. An interesting budget for Trek Sigafredo. They should play a role in the transfer market. The team manager has. Okay. They get more money apparently. Then the update on the situation. Let us take a look. Now, Caja is still high up. I'm gonna be spending... I can't spend anything anymore. Okay. Looks like we gotta wait for offers now, which actually sounds quite interesting. I don't know how this works yet, but guess we're gonna find out in the next episode. I think that's about it for this one. Hope you liked it. If you did, tap that like button. If you didn't, tell me what's wrong. I'll make it better for you next time. Goodbye, guys.